Well, good evening, everyone. Good to have a few people in already. So let me just go over here and sort my YouTube side, and then we'll get going. Okay, so that's it sorted on YouTube, I think. So I can keep up with the chat if the chat appears up, and here we go. Okay, so welcome in, everyone. It's another Monday night, so it's just another bit of chat, another bit of talking. So first one in was muriatic acid. Welcome in, muriatic. Thanks for the thumbs up. Last few hours. Sorry, on stripping cable. Must be something in here. Yeah, I have cable to sort out as well. Scrappy Doo. Romantic. Thanks for dropping in. Gulf Coast. Welcome in. Linny, thanks for being in. Grass cutter. Palmer, thanks for dropping in. He's over at another stream at the moment, but he just dropped in to say hi. Paul Shorthall, Jason Hughes, Linny again, Jason Hughes, Linny again, Ralph Morrick, welcome in. Let me see there. I think that's it so far. So, guys, welcome in. So tonight, what I'm at is what I want to talk about is I think Scrappy Dude sent me an email wanting some advice on some stuff. So what I'm hoping to do is videos on some of the stuff he's asked about already, about making nitric acid and stuff like that. So I hope to do some videos soon on making my own nitric acid, because of Brexit and stuff like that, nitric acid will be harder to get into Ireland. It'll make it that much harder to get it in. I used to get it in from the UK. Dave, welcome in. So I'm going to be having to make my own nitric acid. So hopefully, and again, a lot of scrappers will have to do that because nitric acid is not readily available, but it is one of them things that speeds up gold recovery. You can do it without it. You can make like poor man's nitric, stuff like that. But what I want to do is make fuming nitric if I can. So I plan on making that in some of the videos. So Scrappy Doo, if you're in the background there listening, that's my plan. I plan on doing the nitric at some stage. K&D Scrapping, welcome in. Hope all is good with you, my friend. Hope all is good over there on the other side of the pond at the moment. Let's see what else I was going to say in there. Yeah, so, but as you can see by the thumbnail, I have a lot of wire to get through. So it's not a low grade wire. It's not high end wire or stuff like that. So all I'm doing is snipping off the ends, and I'll snip off these bits, stuff like that, so that when I go to cash it in, it's classed just as insulated wire. Some of it I may try and strip down to get some number one copper out of it, but most of it will just be put in as insulated, because I'm not going to go to all effort to strip down low grade wire like the likes of that. But again, as I say, I'm just going to snip off the bits of wire off the ends of it, and I see someone else coming in. I don't want to miss any. Have a few. I'm in the garage stripping dishwashers. Yeah, so everyone seems to be doing that sort of work at the moment, stripping stuff out. I don't know how it's like for you getting scrap at the moment. Is it more difficult over here? There's not much around because of the lockdowns. We're kind of locked down, so there's not much you can get. Pedro, welcome in. I'll put the link out in a few minutes, guys. Just let a few more people come in. So that's all I'm doing, guys. Cutting plugs off leads, cutting plugs off. So that's just a thing. I could try selling these on eBay and stuff like that for mobile or for laptop chargers, but it's not really worth the effort anymore. So I'm just cutting the plugs off, and then I'll get the brass out eventually out of these plugs, stuff like that. Paul, welcome in. I don't know, did I say hi to you when you came in there or not? So that's what I'm doing tonight, guys, just stripping off some wire. So what's everyone been up to? So I have a lot of this low grade wire from from the power supply units out of PCs, stuff like that. I had a really nice score 2 days ago from someone moving out, and I just happened to stop and ask. So what you get, Lenny? What did you get out of the people moving out? Sure it was. Let us know. Well, the Gaussian gives, they're nice thick copper in them anyway. That's one good thing. At least if you're stripping them out, you're getting good copper out of them. So I have all these little connectors just to cut off the ends of these. They're unfortunately not gold connectors, so doesn't make it really worth much to me, because if there were gold connectors in there, it would have been a lot. I would prefer that a lot more. Just having a look to see, possibly could be brass or something like that. I'll have to check that out and see if they're brass connectors. All right, Tim, how are things? I had it happen too soon. I see people moving. I asked for their old electronics. There you go. Kite Fire, how do? Welcome in. Who else did I see coming in there? Did I see someone else? So that's all I'll do. Putting the ends off these wires, and they're all just going to be thrown into the low grade wire pile. So just all adds up eventually. So again, I've got them there. All I'm doing is just snipping off the connectors at the end. Got a scrap run last Wednesday. Price gone up €200 and to go again this week. Okay, that's good. So you're getting for just, and that's just for normal steel or iron, that you're getting £100 a ton. When did you drop that video, Tim? Because I didn't get no notification again, and I have set you to notify when the video comes up, so I'll have to go searching for that video again, Tim. Are you in tier 5? Yeah, it's complete lockdown again here in Ireland. So it means that you can only go to work if you're in for essential work. So again, I am in the essential category, so I'm still working. But as in anything else, it's just food shopping. That's all you're allowed to go for, and everything else, as soon as you finish work, unless you have food shopping to do, you're just meant to stay in. You can do a bit of exercise within within 5 kilometers. Ethan, welcome. That's a new subscriber there, guys. Ethan just subscribed today to my channel, so thanks, Ethan, for that. I appreciate that. Appreciate you taking the time and subscribing. So I'll put that link out there if anyone wants to come up on the panel. They're more than welcome. I'll put it out there in a second. Just cut the last of these few clips. Sunday night, so last night you put it out. Well, I didn't get any notification, so I'm gonna have to check it out when I'm finished tonight and see what it's all about. You kept us long enough waiting for it, so I'm gonna have to see what's out. Miss Canadian Scrapper, welcome in. How are things with you? Hope it's not too snowy over there for you. I see from your videos you're still scrapping away anyhow. Let me see. So yeah, and then so again, guys, what I'm doing is removing the wires here. How much scrap have you got at the moment? It's hard to tell how much scrap I have at the moment. It's all mainly scrap wires and stuff like that, and then I have my gold and my silver I want to actually get working on in some videos from the keyboards and stuff like that. Scrapping busy, yeah. Okay, we'll put that link out before I forget. Let's see, does anyone want to come up and just chat away? Copy. So what's scrap prices like at the moment for everyone? Is the scrapyard still open for any of those people in the UK? So again, transformer boxes, stuff like that. I'll hold on to them and strip them out and get the little copper transformers in them. So all I'm doing is just removing these ends on the wire. Any of the ends at all. So this one is I'll actually hold on to that because them little cables always come in handy. That's a USB to mini USB for stuff. I set up a nice here like I used to have, all just live stream in summer. Okay, pretty cool. We have a guy in the basement. We'll bring him up. Here he is. How are things with you, sir?
I was hiding.
Yeah, I seen you disappearing down. I said, is he bending down to pick up some money he dropped?
Nope, no money yet. It's starting to look like money, but it ain't money yet.
Yeah, it takes a while to get it into money, but you get it there eventually. So what type of dishwashers are you scrapping out?
All of them. I got about 20 of them.
Okay.
And been a slow process. I'm on dishwasher number 5. So far, I haven't checked this one yet, but so far every motor's been copper.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Are you finding Chinesium or are you finding copper?
I'll show you. 3 of them in a row were copper. And I did scratch them. I even show it to you live on TV.
There you go, guys. Real copper.
Woo! Number 2. Good
That's
for you.
that Chinesium stuff.
Yeah. They're heavy too, little buggers. I don't know if you can see the dishwasher I'm ripping apart, but
let me see if I make it bigger, we might see it behind you. There we go.
There.
Is that stainless steel on the front?
It is, but it's magnetic.
Oh.
See, that's where the motor sits. Isn't that nice and pretty looking?
Okay.
That's half of it. I got to get the other half off yet. But no, a magnet sticks to that. So it's still stainless, but not the good stuff.
And would it be just like, you know, I would say a magnet sticks to it, if you peel that skin off the front of it, will it be all stainless steel or is it magnetic all the way through?
Okay. I am wrong. It is the good stuff.
It is the good stuff.
The magnet don't stick to it, so.
Yeah, so it's worth a bit more now.
Well, I was going to take the cover off anyways, because that's how you get the rest of the wiring, right? It's inside the door panel.
Yeah. Kevin McGrath, welcome in. I've seen Kevin coming in there. So what's the weather like over there with you, Dan?
It's cold, buddy. It's about 28 Fahrenheit, which is about -4 C.
All right. And have you had snow?
We've been having major frost.
Okay.
It looks like snow, but it's not. It's just heavy, heavy frost. No, we don't have any snow right now. I know where Miss Canadian Scrapper is. Apparently they got snow, but
yeah,
she's 6 hours east of me, so that can make a difference.
Yeah. It can even an hour a distance in some places make a difference. So it does.
Well, where we're located is at the southern tip of Lake Huron. An hour below me is Windsor. An hour to the east of me is London. That's the snow belt direction. So we don't even get half of the stuff that they get.
Okay.
Unless we get a north wind, then we get dumped on. Then it'd be lake effect snow, right?
Yeah, lake effect snow.
That's generally what it is. The wind blows across Lake Huron. The water body is still pretty warm yet. It creates a lot of snow with cold air, right?
Yeah.
That's usually wet, heavy snow.
What do you do with all your wire? Do you strip out your wire or do you just cash it in as low grade?
Low grade gets cashed in just as is in the bucket right here.
Yeah.
I have a 50-gallon bucket. But the higher grade gets put in a separate bucket and they'll strip it later on. I got buckets over there, buckets here, buckets there that need to be stripped yet, but that's on the back burner.
Yeah, I know that. I do my wire sorting this time of year when you can't really be outside doing much of the gold recovery. So I kind of.
Well, yeah, if you can't find anything, you might as well take care of it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it. So it's strip out the wire or take off the wires and take off the plugs and stuff like that, you know.
Okay, there's another motor that I just pulled off of it. It runs the inlet valve. See what's inside?
Oh yeah.
Here, I'll pull it out completely.
Johnny 5, welcome in.
Okay, just shred.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Shred prices are gone up at the moment, so
Well,
everything
apparently they've gone up here to $220 a ton for shred.
Yeah.
I didn't call yet, but that's what I've been hearing from everybody else in my local neck of the woods here. So I'm hoping that's true because I'm going to have a lot. Here we go. Copper.
Nice copper. So you'll unwind all them windings and put them into your.
I'll show you how I do it. I don't think it's that hard to do.
Oh, you're froze.
You can actually see me. I just peel this open. Peel it from the side. It splits because it's brittle. You can smash it with a hammer, but then you get that stuff all over the place, right?
Yeah. That's the worst bit about scrapping, the cleaning up afterwards.
And then you just pull it off.
Yeah, so it's easy as that, guys. So if you have any copper like that, it's worth taking the extra 30 seconds and stripping it off.
Yeah, you can have it. You can have the whole thing stripped within 2 minutes. So
yeah,
why not, right?
Why not? Is right.
Well, you do have your choice. You can beat it with a hammer.
So I see another guy down in the basement. So we better bring him up before he gets too cold down in that basement. So Scrap It Ralph, who put a video out during the week.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Ralph, how are you?
Hello. I'm all good. This is familiar territory for me, by the way. Dishwashers and stuff.
Dishwasher,
these are the dishwasher motors that I usually get. That's all that's in there. For some reason, ours are really small, and
yeah.
I mean, the pumps do have these things, the same.
Yeah, same as what he had there. Yeah, the image.
Yeah. You mean like that? Right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, similar one. Yeah.
Yeah, dishwasher.
That's the same one. Isn't that something?
Yeah. It's a newer model. That's it, but I'm impressed that it's copper.
Yeah, they all are. I've come across very little dishwasher motors that were actually aluminium.
This is nice though.
That's an old one, isn't it?
That's the one I just ripping apart right here.
Okay.
All
I rarely
copper,
see them that big.
2 colors, green and red, Christmas colors I call them.
Yeah.
Well, gold and green, right?
Yeah. Let's see, who have we here? Hello, Park Nest. Hello, Kevin McGrath.
Oh, Park Nest.
Hello, Romantic.
You get the lower grade ones like these.
These
are magnet motors.
Oh, okay. Never seen those.
There's a magnet, see? Sticks to my screwdriver. So just the rotor will be copper.
Okay.
So you have a choice. I might just throw it in the motor bucket instead of ripping it all apart. Get paid for the extra pieces, right?
Yeah.
They eat out a lot more over where Ralph is, less dishes. I guess that's probably the thing. Hello, Paul Shortall.
But you take it apart. There's your stainless steel cutter blade.
Everything I can't melt goes into the shred. I don't care. Stainless steel, whatever.
You don't separate them out.
I collect stainless steel because I get 45 cents a pound for it. So.
Yeah, I basically have 2 piles when I go to the scrap yard. I have insulated copper wire
and shred.
And the other stuff.
The other stuff.
So, not much news.
I was surprised you actually put a video out during the week.
Yeah, and it's actually some footage that I started during the summer, and when at some point I don't know, I stopped, and then I wanted to continue again and make the aluminium owl. Then my crucible broke, and then I stopped again. That was somewhere during fall, I guess, and then I finished the video, I think in November, and now I'm finally got around to editing the whole thing.
And
I found a new way of editing. It's kind of like micro scrapping. It's micro editing. It's like, oh, there's 2 seconds of silence there. Cut that out. And that's how I got the video from being 2 hours of footage to going to, what was it, 28 minutes.
28 minutes, yeah.
Well, hey, you know, when you have a blank spot like that, you should put a thought bubble up, make it think you're thinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How long did that... Go on, what are we saying, Dan?
You said there was a couple seconds of nothing. Just put a thought bubble in that. Fill it in.
That might be good. Might be a good idea. But then again, I don't want the videos to be too long.
Yeah. How long did that crucible last before it burnt out on you?
This one is. I actually cut that segment out because I had a whole rant about the crucibles. I think that was like 5 or 7 minutes of ranting about why you should get original crucibles. Because apparently there is graphite and there's graphite. Yes.
Sounds like what it is, right? Graphite.
Yeah, I had the 3 crucibles lined up, right? And the middle one was the one that had the hole in it. And the one on the left was the one that I've only used twice before for making the bronze. And that was the one I ended up using last. And the first one that was on the right side, that was my very first crucible. That was the original Goldbrun one. And that's still in one piece. I can still use that, even though the outside has worn down so much that the tongs don't really grip it anymore. But I can still use that. Scrapman50 made a comment on the video saying, well, you don't actually have to retire the crucible if you just don't fill it as far, just only for like small quantities. Then it only heats up until there. And if you then grip it and don't pour on the side where the hole is, but pour on the other side, then you can just pour normally.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Could be dangerous.
And where'd you buy your crucibles from?
I sometimes buy stuff on the internet. I've heard you can do that now.
Yeah, well, I mean, what company do you buy from?
Where?
The first one I got at Goldbrun themselves, the manufacturer of the little furnace.
Every scrapper needs a scrapping knife.
Yeah, mine is over here.
Yeah, his are on the wall.
Mine are on the wall.
You scrap with it?
Yeah, I can scrap like people. One slice, and now there's 2. But yeah, I bought 3 knockoff crucibles that were, I think, close to 20 euros a piece cheaper than the original Goldbrun one. And I've noticed that they last a lot shorter.
Yeah.
The original Goldbrun one I've used at least 25 times.
So your philosophy would buy the Dero one anymore?
Yeah, I'm going to get a new crucible that hasn't been used yet from Goldbrun, and I'm going to get a new one from the knockoff one, and I'm going to time how long they have been heated up and the same quantities of metal in ish, because it's quite difficult to get that done. But as Crocodile, that's not a knife. Indeed, yeah. I can go get my Rambo knife. So yeah, I'm going to try to do some tests. I'm not sure if I'm going to be making a video about it or making some type of review about it, but yeah, I don't know. It's just something I want to test because I do like to get my money's worth.
Get value for your money.
Yeah. I also noticed with some graphite molds, I've got some cheapy ones, that they are slightly more grayish instead of black. I think the more expensive graphite molds are darker and more black, and the cheap ones are more grayish. So I'm not sure what the configuration of the stuff is that's in there. So yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
How to get all the brassy bits.
Brassy bits. We all like brassy bits.
Everyone likes brass.
Santa here, I took his hat off, is all full of little brassy bits. This is all the yellow brass. Wait, I think I see a... Oh no, that is yellow. That's just a bit tarnished. This is all the yellow bits, and I got all the plated brass in. Yeah. And there's an antenna sticking out I still need to snip. So this is all full with pins from, I think it's about this high now. This is all full with mostly power plug pins. And some other stuff.
Take them apart like Snobby does, make soup out of them?
No, because the plugs we have are a lot more easy to take apart, or at least I think so.
Like mine are.
Yeah,
Yeah, the ones in the US, they're so small and flimsy.
Yep.
You just done.
Yep, that's same as ours. Must be the North American style, I guess. I don't know. US and Canada are North American, so.
Ro reckons he still has a little bit of brass left.
I think get his ass up here and talk about it.
160-ish pounds. Nice. Brash for the stash.
I was watching Street Copper's video of him melting the brass bar. Did you see that one this week?
I'm not sure if I did. I've seen so many people making ingots and other stuff the last few weeks. I'm now following so many people who do metal casting. Most of them are big Stack D casting clones, because their videos are exactly the same as that guy.
Every day,
was even comments on there. Oh, I just realized this isn't big Stack D.
Hi, Solars.
Oh, hello, Everyday Solar.
Bro, Jason, Lenny. Can't see the chat very well.
So how many dishwashers have you to scrap out in total?
That?
How many dishwashers have you to scrap out?
Oh, 22.
Oh, that's good.
You have them all over there?
Yeah.
Oh, you must have a lot of space.
I'm on about an acre of property.
Oh well.
That's about half of the Netherlands.
I'm in my garage, as you can see, and then if you can see through that window is my 8 by 18 shed, and then in front of that is a 16 by 5 horse trailer that I use as a shed, and then beside that is my wood truck.
Yeah, he was doing that brass bar, Street Copper, for Jerry's dumpster. Jerry's watchcall got robbed. His pickup.
Then I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
no. I need to watch that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I got the notification though.
Scrapman 50 said there's a dishwasher right down the street if you want to come and get it, Dan.
Bro, I'll be right there.
There he is. Thanks for the advice on the crucible, Scrapman 50. I'll try that. Oh, great. That
one.
Yeah. I think I would drive down to Georgia now to pick it up, but you know.
The only time you got to beat those up to get that little stainless steel seal ring.
Trash days tomorrow. Hurry.
It might be quicker for watchcall to come up and get a shark scrapper instead.
Sharky. Let's see. I think these are brass. What's my file?
Trinkets in here.
Trinkets. Really?
So, Ralph, what's your next project?
The next video is going to be a dumpster diving video. I got enough to make some compilations. I'm going to try to cut out as much of the stuff where I'm just going through everything,
Yeah.
and
Well,
just get the. Is that
You re-
work shirt?
you
I'm
repair
still wearing the work shirt. I didn't even notice.
You repair them. Why is the stainless steel underneath?
I don't know. We don't have those. Over
all
here,
the holes are
the
up
whole
top.
thing is plastic.
All the holes are up top, but they got stainless steel on the bottom.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
I just wondering, maybe you knew why.
What brand is that dishwasher?
Let me sneak a peek at it. Close the door for a minute.
Raphael Scrapper, welcome in.
It's a GE.
Yeah,
I
don't
think we have those here.
over here.
Oh,
No.
you know the slogan, GE, we bring good things to life.
No, we don't have that. The only thing I've ever seen from GE over here is light bulbs or something, maybe, I think.
GE.
Yeah,
General Electric. Yeah. I don't think we have those over here. No.
No, we don't have them either.
Well, I don't use them personally, but I do get a lot of them.
I don't have a dishwasher. Since I live alone and I have like a 12-part dish set, like 12 big plates, 12 small plates, 12 soup plates, 12 knife, forks, go on, 12 of everything. And I used like one set, and then I've used it and I put it there. And I'm the only one in the house, so I know that I am the one that used it. So if I then pick it up and it's not that dirty, I just wipe it off, use it again. And after a couple of tries, I just take another one and just stack that on top. So it takes me about 3, maybe 4 months before I've went through all my dishes and everything is stacked on my kitchen, and then I just do the dishes once, like 3 times a year, maybe ish. Yeah.
You're like me. My wife goes, "There's more plates in the cupboard." I said, "Yeah, but I didn't get that dirty."
Yeah.
I have sandwiches for lunch. You hold the plate sideways, the crumbs fall off. The knife is there. I'm going to have bacon and eggs for supper, so I'm going to use the same plate and knife.
Yes, you do. It's called hands. Yes, true. I wash them myself. Ralph hasn't had a clean plate since the dog died. Well, my mom just got a dog, which was also in the video, by the way.
Yeah, I've seen the dog in the video.
Yeah, adorable little ball of fur. It's a lot of fun when I come into my mom's house and I haven't been there for a few days. Dog goes completely nuts.
Yeah. E-Waste Mike, welcome in.
Oh, hello, E-Waste Mike.
Hope all is good with you, sir.
I'm new to the doggy.
Yeah, the dog was once. All the dogs I know, if anyone has dogs, they always want to be on YouTube.
Yeah. Let's see. Where is Street Copper's video? When was this then?
What's that?
Arkansas Scrapper. Oh, I recently subscribed to him. There was a
Yeah,
video where he got threatened by a guy with a gun. What an idiot.
Yeah, that was it. Because your man was...
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey. Hey, Palmer.
And you wonder why your man was threatening him with the gun. Like, what? Like, all he was doing was taking something that was going to be jumped anyhow. You know?
Yeah. And then the guy tried to dump his trash into the Scrapper's car. Yeah. I mean, some people so stupid. I saw him keep trying to get into the garage. I liked your line. Animals and molten metal don't mix.
Yeah.
Unless you're making animal sculptures. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a thing. You could make a life-size version in brass of your dog.
Oh, that's gonna be heavy. I need a huge crucible for that. And like this big arms. Where is Street Copper? Come on. When was this? When did he put out that video?
Yeah.
Give me an estimate. Oh wait, I think it's here. Brassy Boy for Dumpster Jerry, 22 hours ago. No, haven't seen that yet. There, open that and set that to pause. If it's loading. There we go.
High screws on the very bottom.
Hi,
Scrapman
Scrapman
Dan.
Dan.
Welcome in, Scrapman Dan.
I got
Good
some
to
more
have you in.
plugs to decopper or
I'll put the link out there if anyone else wants to come up and tell us what they're scrapping out at the moment. So what you're up to. Some nice stainless steel there, Dan.
These things are sometimes annoying, but you can kind of tell that one is brass and the other is copper if you kind of look at the shine on the inside.
And how do you take them out of that now? How will you get them out?
Well, let me do the brass one.
Because I'm just here. I'm after cutting one off the end of a lead here, and I said, I wonder how I'm going to get that out.
I always cut like here in the edge, and basically if you just cut around like that, like all the way around, and this does not go for all of these types of plugs, but many of them do. And then by the time you're all the way around, you take the flat part on the back, and I usually just snip like this, and then you get one line. Sometimes you have to do that twice, or 3 times, or 5 times, whatever.
Until it's done.
Until it's done, yes. And if you then, let's see, get into that line that you just made and snip to the side, you can usually you can peel the whole thing off. There. Ish. Well, I'm now doing this for show and tell, so it might not go as well as
whenever
it usually does.
Something it never works out.
Yeah.
It's also because you got it in your hand. If you put it in a vise, it's easier.
Yeah, well, I usually do it in my, and then you're stuck with this plastic bit, and this is actually, it's like some kind of like cap that it just opens when you, and then that comes out, and then there's the brassy bits.
Okay.
Hey, UK scrapper.
UK scrapper, welcome in.
If you then take like
in the basement, I see you down there in the basement. I'll bring you
a
up.
little screwdriver, you just bend those things that way so that they stick out.
Okay.
Grab them.
And then you grab them with something.
With your side cutters.
And there you go.
You could with small side cutters or with some needle nose pliers. Carefully get in there, and then you just usually pull those out, and then you get the little bit of copper and the brass. when they're copper, I really don't care, but I just toss those in with my scrap copper. But I like the brass ones because I like brass. Brass is my gold.
Brass is your gold.
Yes. So, and in some cases you can even just take the whole plastic bit out, but not always. But that it's pretty quick if you've done a couple.
Hey, Ralph.
Romantic.
What's up, y'all?
Ralph, did you see what's
welcome in, by the way.
Down there?
What?
Ralph, yeah, you're killing me.
Yeah, because Mike doesn't like the micro scrapping. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, Mike just throws it all in the bin and that's it.
and then I just replace this back in, and then I tape this back on.
So, Ro, what are you working on?
I keyed.
Ro? Hello, Ro? I think Ro is frozen. Yeah, Ro is frozen.
He looks happy though. Oh. What?
Just
you never look at those plugs?
Just messing with us. So, what are you working on, Ro?
Question, man? I was too busy playing fake. What's up?
I was saying, what are you working on these days?
Just cutting some tanks up, man. Pulling the brass valves off, loading the buckets.
The last day I only seen your email about your gaming channel after I had finished the show. So what's the name of your gaming channel?
Oh, Romantic Gaming on Facebook.
Okay. I was kind of thinking it's probably like romantic gaming.
Yeah. I made it hard so you can't find me.
Anyways, Mike has a message there for you.
I will come to your house and beat you to death if you put that back together. No, I don't put that back together.
Set a cannoli out and he'll stop.
No. Sometimes I'm just so fiddly and I'm so bored. I can sit and fiddle with like one little thing for like half an hour and I'll be like,
Johnny 5.
I got one strand of copper. Then put that down, and then filling again. Oh, got another one.
Johnny 5 is the.
And then by the time I have like 5, I just go like.
I was going to say Johnny 5 is the king of all scrappers. He's done it for 1 week and quit.
Oh yeah.
It messed up my shed, so I couldn't get me to my spanners all neat on the wall.
How are things with you, Johnny?
Yeah, good.
Hey, Johnny.
Back to homeschooling.
Oh yeah, that's right. The homeschooling started again.
I could never be a teacher. I don't like kids.
No, neither do I. This one's even easier, by the way.
It lasts about 3/4 of an hour and she gets bored, and that's it.
This one was even easier. I took the rubber part off, and this just slides off like that. And then there's the 3 pins in there.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Making my brain hurt with all that micro.
Oh, you're not a micro scrapper either, no?
Oh, no, I am.
This is not coming out. Hold on.
KD's wrecking player.
So, Johnny, how's the homeschooling going anyhow? Are you learning much?
Yeah, that he has no patience with kids.
I'm learning that I'm quicker than a 6-year-old. Keena's pretty good at the maths side of it, actually. Pretty impressed, actually. I mean, she's used to being on the computer as well, so she's just clicking away. So she's fine.
And
but yeah,
I was going to say, is your homeschooling done by the teachers online, or do you have to do it?
They gave 3 different websites with one's like an activity, one's maths, one's English. So, and you just log into them each day, and then they log how long you've been on, and you just do the set work that they're sending you. But we're picking up a pack tomorrow that goes with it all. So,
Mike Dando, welcome in, Mike.
God knows when they're going back.
It's chilly.
Not soon enough, huh?
Yeah, well, look at that lovely, nice stove you behind you there with the heat, and then you walk outside. What do you expect to happen?
The heat doesn't follow you outside to get another dishwasher.
The heat won't follow you out.
You get a big balloon, and you catch the heat in there, and then you put the balloon on, and then you walk outside like that, and have like a little tiny arm.
What, then pick up a washing machine?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was
G&D and Son.
Look, you know how heat won't follow you?
The new scrapper I came across a couple of weeks ago. Has anyone else noticed the amount of new scrappers that we have coming on board, which is great?
Yeah.
The amount of new scrapping channels.
I heard from Everyday Solars that she actually found Raphael's scrapper through E-Waste Ben.
Yeah.
And that she has basically gotten into this group like that because she's everywhere now.
She's like the rest of us. She's everywhere.
Everywhere
Yeah.
scholars, huh?
Everywhere Solars instead of Everyday Solars. Everywhere Solars.
I haven't actually got rid of the scrap I had. It's still in there. So I could restart very easily.
Yeah, we could get Johnny back into the scrapping again, and he'll do it for another week, and his shed will be a mess, and he'll get all upset again, and he'll quit again.
I've got a massive garden. I could store it anywhere I wanted, really.
Oh, Johnny, those round things behind you on that bar, those are cast iron.
Huh.
And that's where I need more of them, not less, Ralph.
I could cast you a couple out of brass just for the hell of it.
Oh, that'd be nice.
They have some nice gold ones.
I'm up to £240, but I've got a couple of the ones on the curl bar, but I've run out of weights completely now.
I saw that box of Twinkies back there. He had to look.
I found Ian,
Where?
then found Raphael. Yeah, see?
It's a curl bar. That's my water bottle on the floor. It's not a giant chocolate bar, romantic. I ain't eaten chocolate since 2019. I'm mad as
Let's
that.
Don't forget we're
Chocolate
friends,
cement.
man.
Could
I
also be
hadn't
true.
had chocolate since then. You chopped it every day in there.
I
Yeah,
didn't
me
even
too.
have any over Christmas, nothing. I've stuck to it. There's no point because I get really bad stomachache when I have oat with sugar in there, really.
Do you? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm there sweating Tracy's bacon, so I've stopped.
Bacon.
Well, she's doing a live baking show tomorrow. She does it every Tuesday with Jeanette and then brings it upstairs.
Okay.
Making the bacon.
But 90% of the time I say no.
Oh, I can't. I give in too easy to sweet stuff.
Yep.
But about 20 minutes later, I've got really bad stomachache and that, so I'm not going to bother. I have like grapes and apples and all sorts of fruit on the night when I get hungry.
Well, there's also a lot of sugar in those, actually, like natural sugars.
Yeah, natural sugars.
I do need some natural sugars. I'll probably just start shaking up flour. But I do take vitamins and that as well. Loads of vitamin D. I'm glowing, look.
The only thing about all these new scrapping channels is it's very hard to catch everyone's video every week.
Yes.
The only thing.
I'm now at the point that I need to like either turn off some people's bells that I don't follow anyway, or either completely unsubscribe, because I'm subscribed to 670 channels I saw.
I'm subscribed
more.
to 700 and something at the moment.
Yeah,
And still nothing good to watch.
No, that's what you say about television.
No.
You know?
I haven't seen a television in years.
Well, I still like television. I just don't watch the programming.
And stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I still like. Raphael now is an expert on movies. Raphael is the movie buff among us all.
That would be me.
Yeah, but training weights made out of copper look pretty cool. I bet they'd be expensive difference. If you were to buy copper ones instead.
Well, if you got enough copper, you can have them cast yourself. Just collect a lot of copper wire and then drop some plastic.
I've got half a bucket full.
Yeah.
You can make some copper weights, yeah?
Off a pressure washer, an old streamer, and a printer. And what was the thing now?
Yeah, I was watching Snobby Scrap Pickers.
Do you know the
Found
power
some
packs
free
in the
gold
caravan?
while taking a walk. What, you find someone's dentures?
Yep.
Oh, some homeless guy beat up and his teeth were on the floor.
I must have found the gold chain or something. Someone must have dropped a gold chain.
Well,
I sent Ian one of those virtual cards with an old lady blowing out the candles and her teeth pop out. Yeah, it was right on.
That's right. It was E. Matthews'
found someone's
birthday.
gold bracelet. Oh.
Yeah.
It was the bracelet of power. It was lost by 2 gnomes. They were being chased by 9 bracelet boogeymen.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder what goes on in your head.
Yeah.
Too much.
It's still gold.
Nice nest of wire.
Ah, crap.
I don't like messing
Hey,
up
you
this
know-
room.
You know what's gonna happen is you're gonna cut all them ends off, and you're gonna be looking for that one plug. Be like, that was the last plug I cut. Crap.
That's why I'm checking them out and I'm looking at them. This was an old. This is when I used to, in a previous life, where I used to unlock mobile phones for people, and
Oh yeah.
these were the yokes they used to plug into the old phones, and then you could plug that into the box, and then it unlock the phone, so you could put any SIM card you wanted into it and do all different stuff for them.
Hey, how many times I freak out like, damn, I just cut that plug, huh? Oh, I'll be dead. I'll be tearing the house up. Like, where's that damn plug? I just cut it.
Why all my lights are wrapped around the tube and then they have the adapter tape to the end.
Ro, if you ever need a plug.
Oh
You
dear.
shouldn't wrap wire around because that.
No, not when it's switched on.
They
I
got
think
the wrong outlet.
Dan has a few
Yeah,
plugs there
well,
to spare if anyone wants them.
There's converters for those.
It's a plug I think I might be able to use something for because everyone is different.
All right.
If I had some more room, I'd keep them again too. But I keep filling it up, and I ain't got that kind of room.
Wow, they just hang there. They just keep piling up. A lot of these are these guys here. They run electric frying pans.
You know, when they strip the pressure washer, you think there'd be a lot more to the pressure washers, but there isn't.
Yeah, I was watching Snobby
Oh, really?
the video on the pressure washers today.
Yeah, interesting items. I've never scrapped those out. Yesterday I found a rather large bundle of wires while dumpster diving downstairs, and there were 2 of these in there. The Mickey Mouse plugs, or I should hold them like this.
Oh yeah.
And those are actually sometimes still useful. So I tend to keep at least like 3 to the side and then scrap all the rest, because sometimes there's a laptop that comes with an adapter but not with this cable, and then I can test if it works.
My laptop's got that end on.
Yeah, laptops always have that end.
Not always.
Why they don't have the same end as a PC case, that the one I just showed, which is basically the same configuration? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's good if you got like a bunch of them just to keep a couple of each. Because, like I say, if you get something for free that actually works and you need a power supply for it.
I have all drawer cabinets here and there, and over there I have one here. I have one there. I have one here, and we have every drawer. One drawer of USB cables. One drawer of SATA cables. One drawer of a couple of old.
If you lift my banner up there, there's a couple
What's
of.
What's the reason for that?
Yeah. What's that?
That's out of a dishwasher. It's a little copper motor.
I don't know what that is. Could be part of the diverter, the thing that changes the direction of the water flow.
It
Don't recognize it.
It just connects to the wall, and then 3 wires are attached to it.
Oh,
go on, KD, hit it with a hammer. Go on.
Oh, could be.
There you go, Ralph.
That's all I got on these scrap lines, Paul.
There you go, the Mickey Mouse one. Yeah.
Just hit it with a hammer.
The funny thing is, if you actually need to buy those cables and you just look up Mickey Mouse power cable, you find those.
Hey. I remember that.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that's the official name, apparently.
No Donald Duck, just Mickey Mouse.
No Donald Duck.
Bummer, I like Donald Duck.
Mike wants to know if he can come up and yell at you.
Sure, come on up and yell.
I'd say Mike is having a seizure there, watching you micro scrap and everything out there. Hold on, Mike.
Make sure you hit the swear jar first.
Watch him micro scrap there.
Look, 2 more plated brass pins for the pot.
Retire on that.
Look at that. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be ingots at some point.
Ingots. That's the word. I could not say ingots the last day. I was saying ignots and I was saying everything.
Yeah. and these parts, I have to get those out as well because they're also brass.
There. See? That's what came off of that.
Copper.
Copper.
Nice little chunk.
Copper.
I think I might do a live and invite you over, Dan. We'll do about 40 motors.
You can have a competition to see who can strip them out the quickest.
Not a competition. I got a plasma cutter I'm going to borrow.
What are you going to do? Sealed units?
It's like a lightsaber.
No, just the casings around.
Scrap man, Dan. See you later.
Okay, it was some type of switch. It's got little silver pieces on the ends of the brass.
See, I just in my workshop, I just like it all neat and tiny. So. Even when I do a project, I over it up afterwards.
You want to go up to Ian Matthews and help him out clean his shed up?
Oh, I went OCD in there.
Better take a couple months off.
Your head nearly melted, did it? Did your head nearly melt?
I just went to go grab some bin bags.
Take it easy.
I wanted a few bin bags and some boxes. I just sorted it out. 6 months later, I'd have found the wall.
Don't worry about it. When myself and when this what's called is lifted, all these restrictions, and myself and Raphael get in there and we get rid of the bags of e-waste from them, it'll be a bit cleaner.
But that's in the secret location.
The secret location.
When this COVID
somewhere near the
over,
rainbow.
I'm going to go and sneakily come over and visit you people.
Yeah.
I'm guaranteed you'll get a sticker and they'll load your car so much that your suspension goes twice.
Yeah.
And he'll give you more stickers to send out to other people.
Yeah, I'm not going to be driving in the UK, by the way. I don't like to. That's an accident waiting to happen. If everybody is driving on the wrong side and I'm driving on the right side, that's really weird.
Oh, we don't have to go through this again, do we?
No.
Be fun at the beginning.
We're driving on the right side.
No, you're driving on the left side.
Yeah, no, but that's the right side. If you know
No,
what I
that's the left side.
mean. Correct side then, Ralph.
That's good. There ain't gonna be one.
No,
Yeah,
there's
but-
more people in the
but-
world driving on the right side of the road.
When I come back from Ian's, I had 4 big chunks of steel plate, these weights here, a stove for Ricky Dove, my suspension were like.
Oh.
Dan, what side of the road do you drive on in Canada?
Right side.
The what?
Right side.
The right side.
Yeah, see?
The driver is sitting in the left side of the vehicle.
And the steering wheel is on the left side.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, no.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You're all wrong. You're all wrong.
There's more people driving on the right side of the road
How
than
many
there are on
people
the left
died
side of the
turning
road.
left?
And as we know, minorities are always wrong.
Just Google it.
Yeah,
internet
Google it
never
and see
lies.
how many people drive on the left side and how many drive on the right side. Which has the biggest
There's
population?
actually quite a few countries
right
where
now.
they drive on the left side.
Yeah.
You just drive to an open space.
Population-wise, more people will be driving on the left because I think India, they drive on the left. And with all the population over there, Australia, drive on the left.
Response though when you see all them cars coming towards you. You should automatically want to drive on the other side.
People driving on the right side are a minority. Damn it!
Yeah.
Look, India! Oh.
See, any place that England had colonized, they kind of stuck with the same driving on the same side of the road.
Yeah, and I don't get why that
out of here.
except for America, when you kicked them out, you decided to swap this driving over onto the other side.
No, we sent some Irishmen and they got a bit confused.
Hey, we drive on the left-hand side, you clown.
No, I went to America.
Raphael said in India they drive on whatever
They drive
side
wherever they want. Yeah, that's true.
That's in Mexico too.
Oh, who's got? Oh, I thought. Oh no, it's just gone. It just went off screen for a minute.
It's all right. That little monkey's still awake.
There you go. We found out whose fault it is. It's Napoleon's fault. He was left-handed. It's more
There you
comfortable
go.
on the right side of the road.
Nice golf coast.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll send it to you.
As long as there's somebody directly to blame, it's all right.
Yeah, that you can blame someone.
As long as we got a name, we're good.
Ralph, that copper,
Oh, that's a nice one. That looks very much coppery. Yes.
it came out of a portable dishwasher.
A portable dishwasher.
Yes.
I don't think we have those. At least
That's
not
what
where I work.
If you can see that, it's upside down because these are the wheels.
Oh, wow. We don't
It
have
has,
those.
it has a pull-out spout out the back that hooks to your kitchen sink. You run it. When it's done, you wheel it into the closet.
I've never seen
That's
one like that
brilliant.
before.
No, I've never seen those.
They're very popular around here. They got one hell of a big cement block in there so they don't flip over on you.
Oh, yeah. That has to be. 30% of the world drives on the left side. So 70 drive on the right side.
Yeah, that's not population, is it? Is that just like country-wise, 70% of the countries? But what's the population?
All I know, I'll never
Enough
leave
about this.
Yorkshire.
Back to scrap.
I'll never leave Yorkshire, so job done.
I don't leave Yorkshire.
I know. We've got seaside,
Oh,
countryside.
no, I like to travel. I like to go see other places in the world. I've been to America a couple of times. I've been to Italy a few times. I've been to Spain. I've been to Germany. I haven't been to Denmark.
I'm going to visit the International Space Station at some point and see how
Nice
reflective.
copper there.
That'd be awesome. I'm down. Take me with you, Ralph.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Is it copper?
Oh.
Looks
I
like
want
it.
to. I want to jump from outer space through the ozone layer if I could, then parachute when we hit.
Like
when we
a
hit the right
burning
level.
stunt man.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
My youngest is 18 and my oldest is 23, and I'm doing it again with Keena. Right? I don't remember it being this hard.
You're getting older now, you see. You're getting older.
Yeah, I suppose I've got less of a tolerance. That's what I was going to say.
We're
You got
starting
the
to
grumpy-
convert. We
grumpy old
already
man
have
thing.
roundabouts and screwed up
Do I?
intersections. Well, roundabouts actually work better than most intersections.
Don't help
At least
the fact that
everything here is roundabouts. It works damn near perfect.
Damn near perfect.
Yeah. A couple of Belgium drivers that are sometimes in the way, but yeah.
Snobby Scrap Picker, welcome in, Snobby.
Oh, hello, Snobby and Dusty.
And Dusty, yes. Welcome in, guys. But Snobby was scrapping out some power washers, and there was 2 of them had copper in it, and 2 of them had the old Chinesium stuff.
It happens. That's why,
Nice
that's why I
cast
prefer
aluminium
this one.
casings, though.
Yeah, there's some nice casings. Yeah, some nice thick aluminium casing on 2 of them. Was it, or was it 1 of them? 1 of them, for definite.
I'm gonna keep my aluminium separate to keep the cast aluminium from the extruded aluminium and stuff like that. Make separate ingots and stamp them, so that if I ever want to cast something bigger, I probably use cast aluminium.
Which do you find the best for doing stuff in, cast or?
Well, cast aluminium is already cast, and there's something in there like
Copper.
silica. It is copper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
see?
there.
Nice.
That's number 4 that's copper.
Lucky you.
Hey, Snobby, hey, Dusty.
No, the cast aluminium one molten flows better than if you got, for instance, cans. That's actually very pure aluminium after you get all the dross out, and that's really, I don't know, like sticky and blobby, and cast aluminium flows better.
Yes, it's probably got the chemicals still in it that made it.
It has silica in it, which makes it flow better, apparently, and maybe traces of zinc. I'm not really sure.
Don't you have to skim some stuff off the top as well when you're doing that?
Well, yeah, with whatever you melt, you usually have to skim some stuff off.
Yeah.
But when you turn it into an ingot and remelt the ingot, then there's hardly anything to skim off.
All right, cool.
Well, I'm gonna drop down, man. Irish, I sent you that link to your messenger.
Okay.
Found a 29 LCD. Power button would not work, and the remote had dead batteries.
Cool.
Hence, it would not turn on. I fixed the switch and put in new batteries. Oh, that's nice. And then you can sell it for I don't know, $100 maybe. Or use it. What, 1,000? No, I don't think so. 29 inch?
20.
That's a
Yeah.
weird number, by the way. Usually it would be like an
$20.
even number.
Welcome in, Deja.
You put a big number on it, you can always come down.
That is true. And
Yeah.
you will.
No problem, US Mike. Jump up, US Mike, if you want to.
Jump up, and get down.
Let me put the old link there if you don't have it.
We've lost Ruel there. Yeah, I'm after a little Tracy's monitor on her computer. I've got her a new keyboard, mouse, camera.
Hey, Ralph.
The monitor's on this 17
Oh,
inch.
nice.
Top.
Hey, Ralph, I see US Mike in the basement and he doesn't look happy. You may be in trouble. Oh, what's US Mike's micro scrapping? I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to just throw it away.
Ralph, you aggravate me, buddy. How y'all doing?
How are you doing?
He dropped
How
some
are
at
things with
anybody else dropped some at, didn't you, Ralph?
Oh, look at that. They let anybody up here.
Yeah, you've been up here for a while, I see.
I do, Mike.
I got my
Dan got in before the doorman started working.
wall of towers I've been working on.
Oh, that's you to get some amount of stuff.
Yeah,
Like
I
you can make us all jealous of all the stuff you get.
I had 52 there. Right in front of me, there's 60.
Oh my God.
If I go over to this side, there's about another 50. That's like 4 stacks, and I got 100 in my trailer yet, and I got 2 pallets to go pick up. I ain't got time for that.
So what will you do now? You just take the boards out and take out the chips and stuff like that, and just send it all off to board sort, is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't even the only thing I take off the motherboard is I'll take that little crystal oscillator, which I don't know why I even do that, because nobody's buying them. But I have 60 pounds of them, so when they are buying them, I got them. And then, you pull out the hard drive, but the hard drives, I just take the board off.
Yeah.
I get $13 a pound just for the boards. And then I decide whether I want to take the rest of it apart. If not, I can sell it for 20 cents a pound without the board, or I can take it apart for the cast aluminum. But to me, that's micro scrapping, and I ain't got time for that around here.
Well, you see, you're in a different league to us. Like you're in the big leagues. We're only in the minor league.
I don't really consider myself in the big league. I just been very fortunate.
What, my they know me?
Yeah, and when I started this, how I got all my connections is I sat down 6 years ago, right around Christmas time, and I went on a computer and I put in computer repair shops, 5-mile radius of my house. I printed out a letter with a business card, explaining what I do, the whole 9 yards. And the second of the year, I had 8 calls. And right now I have 20 computer stores. I have 3 scrap yards. I have a medical warehouse. I have a calibration, like a scale calibration company, which is what this is. And I mean, it's word of mouth, I get referred, right down the line. So, and I do this all by myself. Nobody helps me. So I work. Sometimes I actually did this so long. I worked myself sick. I ended up in the hospital because I was getting, not eating right, not enough rest, just work. So I backed down a whole lot.
So how many years have you been involved in the scrapping now? Would say an e-waste.
I'm going on 7.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 years.
Tell the truth. You've been scrapping all your life because your old man made you get out of the car.
Yeah, but e-waste I've only been doing 7 years. No, my old man I love the guy dearly, and God rest his soul, but he was the biggest pain in my ass I ever had. He was something else. But I mean, I did it with him for a while, and then I just went, I did regular jobs and for a long time, and then I started working for a real estate company. So I had to do clean outs on houses.
Yeah. And
this is before I even started a YouTube channel, and I seen Moose Scrapper on there, and I was like, well, let me see what he's doing. So I went on there, and gold, and what caught my eye was the gold from e-waste.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what an IC chip was, to a CPU, to a memory, none of that. I didn't know any of that stuff. So between e-waste, Ben, Moose Scrapper, those were the 2 guys that got me going, and doing this stuff. And now I don't know whether to thank them or kick them in the butt. But yeah. But I've been fortunate with this, I mean, I even have I have like Kentucky Fried Chicken, they're which is the chicken place. They're one of they were my first customer, and it's just they actually called me. I have 2 or 3 fryers, 200-pound fryers to go get, which I don't want to go get, but I'll go do it for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just my phone rings every day.
That's good content.
Plus, I have my street scrappers, that come in and bring me stuff all the time. Thank God they haven't been around in the last couple months. Because
I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, I mean, I have 0 room in here.
Hey, Ralph, if we live near them, we could get the overflow. You see.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as you want to pay the shipping, I got no problem.
No, I said if we lived near you.
Oh, you live near me? Yeah. You guys, I wouldn't care, except for Ralph. 'Cause he's too.
I'd be melting everything.
That's like these things here. And who was I telling? I don't remember. I was on somebody's panel
See you,
yesterday.
Ali?
But the little relays like this.
Yeah.
Where you guys sit there and you tinker and you play with your little nails and all that. I won't even take these. I sell these for $1.25 a pound and get them over with. Board Sort actually buys these.
Oh, yeah.
So, I just throw them all in the bucket. I don't even.
Yeah, well, that's the good thing you have. You like the Board Sort over there who buy that sort of stuff. Over here, we'd only get shred price for it if we go anywhere with it,
Yeah, and Canada's the same way. They really don't have an e-waste outlet either. It's sad. It really is.
Yes, it is sad.
Ali Mac, welcome in.
Hey, Ali. I mean, last year, I usually go to Board Sort 3 times a year. I usually go in the spring, summer, and fall. I went 9 times last year. 9 times. Just on Board Sort alone, I did $40,000 in just Board Sort.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and I'm swamped again, so this year's probably going to be another good year. If the gold price stays up, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up retiring and moving to, I don't know.
Florida.
Canada.
Oh.
Why the hell would you want to come here?
Because it's only 10 minutes away from me.
Oh, okay. I can still go home and visit.
Yep. So, but I got all these computers to do, but I have so much stuff back there. I have like all this real old radio equipment. I have like tons of this calibration equipment to do, and I don't have the time to do it because the e-waste is a priority. I mean, these have good boards in them. I had one somewhere. What did I do this? That was right here. See that?
Not close enough to
Yo,
board.
Tim.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought Lenny was actually in the UK.
Yeah. So this mess right here is actually that one right there. But if you pull this board up, this board here don't really have, it's got a few chips on it and stuff. Hold on, man. So this has a few chips on it, which I'll just pull the chips off, and the rest of this I'll just throw in a low grade board because there's really nothing on it. To where the internal board,
Right, New York. I knew that actually.
which I haven't even. But see, now the internal board is a lot nicer. Okay, that's got more. So this would actually go as the telecom board at Board Sort. So this is $5.50 a pound. Just for
Okay.
this board. Yeah.
And what do you do with the chips you do pull off? What do you sell? Do you sell them to Board Sort, or who do you sell the chips to?
I do have refiners that buy them off me. But
Okay.
Board Sort, I think Board Sort pays, I don't know, $8.50 a pound for the chips. I have a bunch of chips in there. But like if they're in a socket, I'll pull them off. If they're mounted to the board, I'll leave them because that degrades the board. But then like the silver oscillators and all that stuff, I even take some of these capacitors off just to make the board, clean the board up a little bit. I mean, Board Sort, they treat me like a king. They treat everybody really nice.
Yeah.
So I don't screw them over. But the other nice thing is this cover here and this gray and this brown cover. These are all aluminum.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's all heavy aluminum, decent aluminum. So I mean, I have tons of this. I have these units with the weights, with the scale and everything. Go with the whole complete unit. Probably 8 of them.
Hello, Johnny.
Park Nest, welcome.
Hey, Park Nest.
Cheers.
So yeah, it's not that micro.
Hey, partner.
Ralph.
Is asking all kinds of questions. Yes, scrap it, Ralph. That's me, Ralph Morick.
I thought you were
DJ.
I don't know.
I think DJ.
He's asking
Deja vu.
why is he sending us a link to their video call? Well, that's us. I mean, the chat here is part of. Well, I should point that way. The chat here, that's part of this here.
And then see, you even get a little gold fingers on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. And will you trim them gold fingers off, or will you just send that in with the fingers on it?
No, I have one of my refiner guys that I just sell to. Board Sort pays $40 a pound for these fingers.
Mm-hmm.
My buyer pays $80 a pound.
Oh, double the amount.
Yeah, so it's double. So I sell him all my fingers, those gold corner BTA chips. It's a little chip with the gold.
Yeah, I have some of them here, I think. These, well, I've taken the first part off it, but that's the
Yeah.
I've taken the tops off them.
Yep. If that chip there with the chip on it, board sort pays $8 a pound. My refiner pays me $67.50 a pound for that whole chip. Now, if I take that chip off the back like you did,
Yeah.
now board sort will buy that backy for $6 a pound. My refiner will buy the chip for $140 a pound. So
Okay.
I have
140 to be exact.
$140.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's 14.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just added up my gold fingers and those chips that I have. It's almost $700 just for my refiner. Plus, I sell him all my ceramic CPUs too.
Okay.
He pays about 1.5 times more than board sort. So it's a rough job, but you got to do it.
So you'll be if things keep going the way they're going for the next couple of years, you'll be retiring soon.
I will retire when I'm dead.
Or you will die, and so you will have to retire.
They will probably find me down here just like this.
Instant retirement.
Yeah, and then Earl will eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, my problem is for some reason I don't get up early anymore. So by the time I start my day, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But then I'll work till 2, 3 in the morning. You know?
Yeah. You have different hours.
Yeah, my schedule's so jacked up.
Yeah. You know.
It's still
Dan. I'm gonna have to pop you down the basement because I have another guy in the basement. If that's all right, because you were the
I
first
don't
one
care.
up, so I'll drop you down.
See you in a minute, Katie.
See you done.
And down in the basement we have Shark Scrapper.
Anyway,
Sharky.
Of course, right now Dan is saying, "Oh man, you put me in the basement to let Shark up? Gee."
How was it with you, Shark? Happy New Year to you, by the way. Happy New Year to everyone. I didn't say Happy New Year to.
Yeah, it's going really well.
Yeah, really, this lockdown is really good. I'm enjoying this lockdown better than any lockdown.
Basically doing what I did before, but if I want to go anywhere, I've got to wear a mask. That's it.
Hey, just think of all the money we're saving, not throwing parties and whooping it up and stuff like that.
I don't know. I seem to be doing more online buying that I'm not able to go out. So I'm more on internet and buying crap.
Okay, I can't help you with that one, man.
I mean, like the 20 and 30-year-olds are still doing you in.
Yeah.
I need to make myself one of those wish list thingies. Because otherwise I'm going to be buying way too much myself. If anyone would ever want to buy me anything, you never know.
Yeah, but
My birthday is way away, so probably not.
I could buy you a Russian wife or something, maybe, no?
Yep. I don't know. Doesn't that sort of cross the boundaries of international sex trafficking or something like that? If you do that,
Maybe possibly.
I think so, yeah.
I might possibly.
Let's not go into that. There's children present.
Sharky, would anybody notice right now?
That is also true.
Hey, I don't know. It's taken a long time for any postage to come from anywhere. I see that DPD and all them companies have stopped delivering out of the UK to Europe and Ireland at the moment.
Well, that picture they took near Christmas, the Royal Mail, that was Sturton, wasn't it? Bottom of it.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
a
don't
lot of
specifically
the
want the
courier
Filipino
companies
road.
have stopped delivering out of the UK because there's so much red tape now in getting stuff out of the UK. They're just not doing it. They're putting it on hold for a week or two to try and sort all the red tape.
you know, Ian.
Backfire on Europe a little bit then, isn't it? Because they're losing money as well.
No, we just order from Amazon Germany now instead.
Hey,
I think.
Yeah.
I think
Amazon are still making the money, but I'm ordering from Amazon Germany now instead.
I think we're not giving Ian enough credit. Look at how he managed to get all of these international postal carriers to give him an excuse for not getting any stickers out to people.
Yeah, it's his fault. It's his
It's not
fault.
the price. Well, the postage has gone up, but it's just the queue.
Or
At least at least before you queued inside the building. Now you've got a queue half a mile
Outside the building.
peeing down it.
Hello to everybody that said hello to me in the chat.
Nobody. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
No, actually, it's kind of funny. You know how your name is highlighted when people spell it out in the chat, and
Yeah.
the orange color that comes up around the letters matches my T-shirt.
Matches your jumpsuit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
So
some
you're
people,
back in
it's
prison
fine.
again. They let you out for the Christmas and put you back in again.
Man, they had me slaving hard today, boy. I tell you what. Whew.
You know that crate that you picked up? Was that an actual Coca-Cola crate or was it just a crate?
Oh, I think just great.
Oh,
Yeah.
because some of them, if you can find some of them old Coca-Cola ones, they're worth a few pounds, aren't they?
Apparently, yeah.
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 And I was really, really upset. I started messing around with some of that medical equipment I picked up
Yeah.
that I talked about in a short recently.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of really heavy plastic in there. It kind of looks and has that textured feel of aluminum, but on closer inspection, it was actually plastic. So I was rather disappointed.
But test with a soldering iron. If you can poke through it, then it's probably plastic.
Yeah, that's all. It's always a good giveaway if that happens. So it's always a good giveaway. So,
Is there any gold in that medical equipment? Usually there is.
There was this was all mechanical things like the stands, the IV hangers, that kind of stuff. There was one monitor, and I haven't dug into it yet. So
I picked up not last year, year before. I have a medical warehouse for a customer, and I picked up 100 ultrasound machines loaded with gold. They were loaded.
yeah.
I don't get any of that stuff here. I just get the old laptops, and everyone knows how much of a pain laptops are for taking apart. So that's
I had a chance to get an X-ray
there.
machine in the past.
Two laptops in there.
Yeah, I'd like to get hold of some medical or some military stuff. Military stuff is full of nice gold.
Or even better, what's the word? What's the word for that? Space stuff.
Space stuff.
Yeah, space stuff. What's the word for that?
Aeronautics.
Aeronautics.
Aeronautics, probably. Yeah, that's even better than military grade.
Yeah, my refiner works for an aeronautics company in Ohio. So
He'd get some nice stuff out of there.
he does really well.
There's actually a company set up just up the road from me, and they strip out airplanes. They take all the parts out of the airplanes. And I said to him, "What do you do with all the cable with all the gold connectors on them?" He said, "Oh, we dump them." I said, "Where do you dump them?" And he goes, for security reasons, I'm not allowed to tell anyone what we do with them.
Yeah, his security, so he can go get them later himself.
Yeah, I would tell you, I'd be trying to have a look at their dumpster around the back sometime. But the only problem is it's in an airport, so it's kind of high security, so you won't get in.
And Ralph, just so you know, I will not be cutting that piece of wire off of this.
Okay.
It's going right into the shred bucket.
Nobby reckons you need a booster seat, Shark.
You need to do that pump thingy. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. I sometimes have my camera like this.
You need a car seat. It's better.
Yeah, they need booster seats in the car.
Let's see if these plugs have that little gold in them, then I'll cut those off too, because board soil will buy those.
Oh,
And is that gold in that one? Is it?
Yeah, it's gold in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
85 cents a pound.
Yep. And I got a barrel over there. I usually wait till I fill up a couple barrels of CPUs and these connectors here and there.
Welcome in, Anthony.
Hello, Anthony.
Yo, Anthony. Good to see you.
So when I was in the Navy, I was involved in space programs during one of my tours, and I got to go to the place where they were building a satellite that I was responsible for, and it was just absolutely amazing. Some of the gold connectors and material that was being used, and it just is kind of surreal to have to get in one of these suits and go through a clean room and all this kind of stuff. It's a fascinating industry, the space industry.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, Scrappy House. I'm going to drop out now, mate.
No problem. No problem. Thanks for coming up, Johnny. And eventually you get the scrapping bug back, and we'll have you scrapping in the shed again.
Later on, Johnny. Take care, man.
Next, when your optionist kicks in, having to heat it up. Well, see you later. I'm going to harass Jeanette for a minute.
That'll do. Take it easy. Good luck.
Peace out.
So there's a space there if anyone wants to come up. John, lad, how are things? Good. Dan is no longer in the basement. Dan is gone.
Oh, okay. Hey, John, lad.
So these 2 pieces of aluminum is 4 pounds.
Nice.
How much is aluminum at the moment in the US?
32 cents.
Okay, a pound.
Yep. Actually, everything here is finally going. Ralph, you see this here transformer?
Yeah. I know.
Shred bucket. Shred bucket, buddy.
Like I said, all the stuff that I can't melt, I also throw in the shred. Some bigger transformers I do take apart, but the stuff that's all wrapped in steel, in the transformers.
See this thing with Vienna sausage? Lunch.
Lunch. In the mouth.
You might want to finish the Vienna sausages before you toss the can in the shred.
Oh no, that's aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah.
You must have some amount of cases and stuff like that, and heat sinks and everything every year to go to the scrapyards as well.
I have a in my videos, our trash we have like
Ghost.
We have the wheelie bins. You know, roll out to the street. I have my compost one filled to the brim with just extruded aluminum, and I have a couple other barrels started with. I do everything with barrels. You know, I have to with the aluminum. I probably have 600 pounds of the copper aluminum heat sinks, which came out of these here. And then I have some that are just solid aluminum, some that are, just the solid extruded. Heat sinks are computers are an awesome source for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But every one of these computers back here, I had 52 of them. I don't know what I got left. I had 4 stacks, but that's the board that comes out of them, which is just a crappy
basic green board. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a metal socket, but every one of them has 4 sticks of memory in them.
Oh yeah, 4 sticks.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know what the pinless sockets are at boards right now. They're probably 4 something a pound.
Looks like socket 775. So
then
pretty
you have this here's extruded. All I do is just cut the little metal piece off the end. Cut that little bracket that holds it. Just snip that off. And then I got that, this chip here, take the battery out. And if they have the crystal oscillator, that's all I take off of them. And these average, I think, like $2 maybe $2 or $3 a piece, something like that, when they're all cleaned.
And what do you do with your ram fingers now? Do you trim them or do you just sell them as they are?
I take these ram fingers like this and I throw them in the shred bucket. Hold on a minute, I'll be right back.
Picking it out of the shred bucket.
No, right now, Board Sort's paying $22 a pound for these.
All right.
So I have 130 pounds of these in a barrel over there. And all these computers all have memory in them yet. So, yeah. So I'll probably have...
There's another nice payday coming.
Yeah. So right now, if I was to go to Board Sort tomorrow, I'd have about $5,000. But I'm going, I think on the 27th, I'm going to try to go. So I'll probably have close to 6,000 or 7,000 when I go.
Just in RAM sticks.
Well, RAM, circuit boards and, motherboards and logic boards and CD-ROM boards, backplane boards, telecom, peripheral. Yeah, I got tons of it.
Yeah.
He's going to need the money from Board Sort to pay for the hernia surgery. from trying to pull that damn barrel full of ram out of the basement.
I got people.
You got people.
I got people. My buddy has a hydraulic. It's a hand dolly, but it's got like a hydraulic platform on it. So what you do is you put that on it, and it'll go. It actually goes like on a kind of like on an angle, so it'll actually go up the steps. We've tried it. He can get up to like I think the second step is, it's a little short, but I get it. Don't you worry about that, son.
Oh, I have no doubt. I have no doubt you're going to get it.
I get it. I'm ready to go. Yeah, I get it. I'll bear hug that bad boy if I have to.
That would be a sight. Yeah.
We're going to see a picture of Mike with a barrel strapped to his back like he's a Sherpa climbing Mount Everest or something.
Hey, I can get some of those moving straps. You stick under appliances.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Put it under the barrel and then put it up over my shoulder.
You'll see him climbing Everest next.
Hi-oh.
I just took a real bad tumble down my steps a couple of weeks ago, so I don't really want to do that again.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I bruised a kidney, and I messed up for a little bit. I didn't do any work for almost a month.
Yeah, because if anyone doesn't know, but most people know, Mike, he goes down into his basement to do his scrapping.
Yeah. In the wintertime, anyway.
In the wintertime.
Everybody always says, "Oh, you carry all this stuff down there," and then I said, in the wintertime, in the summertime, I have benches outside. I work outside.
Yeah, but you want to have a certain amount of stuff inside for the winter, like everyone.
Yeah.
Because you know that you're going to have to be doing something during the winter.
Yeah. But the other problem is I have to get this stuff moved because I have 100 computers in my trailer, and I have probably 150 hand scanners that I have to get out of my trailer to empty it, so I can get it moved and ready to load up. It's a rough life I have.
No, it's tough.
Yeah. I'm not like those rich people that can buy storage units and store their stuff and not worry about it. I had 2 storage units, and all they did was cost me money. I sold one of the units full of computers for $6,000. I said, just take them all. Because I was tired of. I was paying $180 a month for a storage unit that I never went to. For 2 years, I did that.
All right, so you just kept the stuff in there, never took it out.
Yeah, there was like almost 1,500, 2,000 computers in there. Because I used to get them from the scrapyard, I just put them in there because I didn't have no room. And I kept getting them here, so I could never get there. And I had a guy that wanted to buy them. I said, hey, you got it.
Yeah. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
I'm in and out of my storage unit all the time, but it's in a real good location. So usually when I pick up a pallet of computers, I can make one turn and go right to the storage unit on my way home, and dump off like half the load or something like that. So I've got some room in the truck to work on stuff.
Yep. Yeah, that storage unit you have is nice because it's inside. To where mine was like one of those public storage ones. It was just outside.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bay door, with the opening, but yeah, so you can't really work in there in the wintertime.
Yeah, and it's the I've got stuff in there for resale, so I need to keep it at least somewhat climate controlled, so it's not going through all the heat and humidity swings that we get around here.
Yeah. I wish I was able to sell a lot of my stuff. I probably would but I don't have time to do it. But don't have time to do it. I put a bid in on a house with a 3-car garage, and freaking yo-yo bid $5,000 more. Over son of a bitch. Hits me off.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah, it was a cool house.
No, but it doesn't matter how big your house is or how big your area is for scrapping. You'll always run out of space when you're into scrapping. You'll always fill it.
Yeah.
Why are some scrappers clean and tidy and those are scruffy like Ralph? Something that's very valuable in the Netherlands, which is space, which I do not have a lot of. So I have to pile a lot of stuff everywhere.
Yeah, but then it turns into this.
Yes. It might be a good thing that I don't have a lot of space. Otherwise, I would have way more stuff.
Yeah.
And I would probably be so depressed because I wouldn't see the end of it.
Yeah, my camera ain't
Hello, Keith.
recorded long enough, but if you go back there, it's chest high. And if you go
Yeah.
way back there in the corner, it's up to the rafters. It's up to the joists. But it's
Yeah.
chest high from just where my finger is all the way across. And it goes all the way over there. Plus, it goes all the way back in there. It's just. Plus, I have 5 workbenches down here, and I can only find this one here. There's one right there, but it's covered with stuff. That one over there I used to use for my gold refining, which I don't do anymore. Now it's just covered with stuff.
Later on, Ro, have fun.
Take it easy, Ro.
Take it easy, bud.
Snobby is very tidy. And now that he got rid of the battery wall.
He hasn't
Now
got rid of the battery wall. His battery wall is still there.
Oh, really? What were all the
Yeah.
batteries that you got rid of?
No, they weren't from his battery wall.
Was that the second wall? Was it the second layer?
It must be. His battery wall is still there.
That battery wall is a hazmat situation just waiting to happen.
Yeah, I got a battery over there that I want to scrap out for the lead. I'll do that together with all the smaller batteries I got out of that UPS.
So, or not Ro, but Park Nest, how are things with you?
Oh, not bad.
Yeah. What are you working on these days?
Cars.
Still, yeah, but are you still working on the BMW, or
Yeah,
what are you working on?
Yeah. Sickness do its MOT. It's going in tomorrow.
Okay. I actually have to put my car in for an NCT this week, which is the same as the MOT in the UK, but I need to book it in this week to get mine done.
I just had my the one done for my work car. I'm actually driving around a loaner, and I have to pick that up tomorrow. But because I've been driving around in the loaner car for 3 days now, they couldn't bring any of the deliveries of the parts that I need tomorrow. So I'm going to go over to customers and going to say, sorry, I have no parts. I'll see you in two weeks.
So you just have to call to the house and then
or 3 or 5.
And then they just come back again.
off.
Ralph, I missed that. Is that because of COVID they're not bringing
dishwasher has copper in it?
No, because I have a loaner car and they have the key to my work car, which has the Whirlpool logo, this stuff on it.
Okay.
New cars is completely different car, different color, and they don't have the key for it. So there are going to be some packages that's going to say no car, no car, no car. When I finally get them, 1 week too late probably.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We shall see. I don't mind. I don't care.
What is the number 5 dishwasher? Never,
The 50. He was scrapping up
5 pound.
See how many copper.
No.
So they all had copper so far.
And Ralph, never scrap one of these.
No.
Throw it in the garbage. No, because
It's just plastic in those things, right?
That's all that's in it. That little
Yeah,
crappy.
I know. Controllers don't have that much in them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mouse. It's
You
not
know,
much
this
in there
has
either.
Silver in it, wasn't there?
All this one had in it was a little silver, crystal.
So,
I mean, that's it. Look at it. Throw that crap away. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, exactly.
But you get to have fun with your frustrations by taking a hammer to it to bust it open.
Yeah.
I do not beat on stuff.
Oh, you don't do the Ian Matthews way of scrapping.
No, because I don't like. I got enough mess, and that's just more. I don't even have a spot down here to beat on anything. That's the other problem. I couldn't beat on something if I wanted to because there's just no room.
He has enough room to swing the hammer.
Nope. Nope.
I get a lot of satisfaction every now and then just going all in on something out on the truck.
More plastic.
Never been one to get the hammer out just to break something apart.
Does anyone buy your plastic in America, or do you just have to send it to recycling?
I fill my weekly trash bin up and let the city dump it for me.
Okay.
I had a guy that was buying my plastic. He was very clear that it had to have the triangle and the number 2 and he would buy it from me. That was about 4 years ago now or so, and so I would fill up, the vehicle with big bags and bins of this plastic, and because he had a minimum weight that I had to meet.
Yeah.
And then one day I show up with a load, and he says, "Oh yeah, I'm not buying that stuff anymore." He had shifted to strictly big factory kind of deliveries, where they take the great big plastic barrels of cooking oil and then they smash them all down into a pallet.
Oh wow.
And so then I had this huge truck full of plastic that I had to go home and try to put in the trash.
You just spread it out over a couple of weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there was a company here in Ireland that used to buy the plastic as well. Look at the gold fingers he's showing off to us.
Gold.
Try, hold on, don't move there. I want to make it big for a minute. There, show us again there now. Yeah, gold.
Look at all the gold. Gold.
Yeah, I said my refiner gives me $80. Sure.
You could die.
Did you ever get a hold of my refiner?
Not yet.
He's been asking me. I was like, I don't know. The guy's old. He's probably getting senile, and I said, plus he lives in Florida in a retirement home, so I don't know what that was doing.
Well, Florida is like one big retirement home, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he asked me every now and then. I was like, hey, I gave him your info. That's the best I can do.
Yeah, no, I'll reach out to him here in another week or so.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, he keeps asking me because like, I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah.
the guy.
No worries.
I said,
it actually is one of the issues here in Florida, because you know how a lot of places are prioritizing the vaccine for elderly people.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty big population base here in Florida, so that doesn't do us a whole lot of good.
No, like I said, retirement home. Let's see what the scrap now.
What's a microscrap? Say microscrap, because E-West Michael loves when you say microscrap.
I start big, and then it eventually turns into micro scrapping.
If I sold this to my refiner, it's $280 for what's here.
That's nice.
And $80. Yeah. But he does some crazy pricing. I never understand how he does it, but he does it.
And you wonder how he makes money off that, because how many pounds was in that?
How many pounds was that?
Yeah.
3, something like that. I'll tell you in a minute.
The guy must have a lot of cash to throw around.
Well, he works for an aeronautics company, so
Yeah, so.
he does good, and he's a single guy too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's always the cheapest.
If he's paying you $100 and whatever for that, he doesn't have much money out of it at the end, because by the time I suppose he'd be processing so much of it at the one time, it wouldn't cost him as much.
If you're homeless and single, you probably have more money left than if you have a full-time job and a wife.
This is 3.5 pounds at $80 a pound. It's $280 for the fingers, and then the see, that's the BGAs, just the chips. Took the backs off of them. He pays 140 pounds for the, or $140 for these. So this weighs let's see, 140. Oops. 3.5 pounds. This is $427.
Oh, I didn't see street copper coming in there. Street copper, our things.
Hey, Street Copper, I have your brass bar video on hold. I will watch that after this.
Yeah, I was telling Ralph about your brass bar.
I apparently had skipped over that notification.
Then he pays like 1.5 times for your ceramics.
Oh, there. Some nice ceramics in there.
So he pays pretty good for these. I got a few of these 8086s in here.
And you used to process the gold yourself, didn't you?
I used to, yeah. But the problem is, because I was getting so much inventory coming in,
Yeah.
I was losing more and more space, and I met up
falling
with
behind. Yeah, because processing the gold takes a bit longer, and you'll be falling behind on the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, my gold thing used to be over there.
Yeah.
See where those glass jars and all that stuff are? That's where I used to do it. But between not having enough space and, you know, when you're screwing with those acids, you got to have enough area around you so you ain't banging in this. Plus, I have one lung, so, you know, it was kind of a health hazard to start with.
Yeah, you didn't want to be inhaling too many fumes.
Yeah, you don't want to mess up that one.
Yeah, and I started feeling kind of crappy, you know, just in general. So I met this guy, and like I could take all these fingers. He would charge me 10% of whatever the take was on this, and you know, for the gold to refine it, and he would just refine them for me if I wanted him to. But I just like to get the stuff, get rid of it, and you know, be done with it.
Welcome back, Dan.
Hey, Dan, welcome back.
Oh, Canada open back up?
You know, Mike, I think that's the
yes.
best way to turn e-waste into gold is to sell the e-waste and then use the money to buy gold.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah.
I agree with you, totally. But what I used to do, like when I used to do it, all the gold that I would do, you know, off of fingers and stuff, well, then I would, you know, put that into a bullion and I would sell it. Well, then I would just take all that money, and I kind of feel guilty because I don't do it anymore, but I would take all that money and I'd put it in a bank account for my granddaughter. But I did that for 3 years, and she's already got over 15 grand in there. And
yeah, she'll be set for college.
Yeah, and you know, it sits there and collects it. She's only 8 years old, so you know.
Yeah, it's getting interest on it or whatever. Yeah, so by the time she's able to cash that into college funds or whatever, it'll be worth a bit more.
Well, yeah, she can't touch it until she's 18.
Yeah.
And you know, it's in, you know, my name and my daughter's name. And you know, when she's 18, there's no restriction. You know, she can take it all and do what she wants with it. But she's, you know, she's a smart kid for being 8 years old. You think she was 32? So.
So she wouldn't do like what I do, go to the casino and gamble it all, no?
No, I quit doing that. I used to do that. But online gambling is coming to Michigan, so hey. Right.
Poker, is it? Are you a poker man?
Yeah, if we play Texas Hold'em, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already registered. They already gave me a 200 free roll, you know, when it opens up, so I'm ready to go. So. But see, I was looking at this board. I was gonna take this board and take the chips off of it, but every board in there is a socket board, so I'm just gonna leave it. Maybe I can get a telecom board for that. I should be able to.
I would think so, yeah.
But it's like I said, every one of these chips is in a socket, so I'm not gonna pull them out. I'll just leave it like that. They say $5.50 a pound, and I got a crap load of them over there. So I don't have a problem. I keep Chris keeps me informed, because I always ask him, you know, what do you know, he thinks gold's going to go up, you know, and he'll sit there and, you know, he gives me the scoop. That's why I'm kind of sitting on my memory, hoping the gold goes up, because then, you know, that stuff will go up even higher. We'll see.
Yeah, it's gold prices. Hopefully they'll go up again this year. Like last year, they've done a nice big jump. So hopefully this year they'll do another big jump.
Yeah, I think they're at 1880 an ounce here in the U.S.
Yeah, I think at one stage last year, they nearly hit 2,000 an ounce.
It did hit 2,000, yeah.
Yeah. Braveheart Scrapper, how are things? I didn't say hi to you when you came in.
But board storage, I talked to Chris. Chris said that they go by gold price, copper price, and platinum or palladium, one of them. That's what they base their prices on. So as long as those three are up, you know, then we're good to go.
Yeah, like copper's gone up a good bit in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Copper here is the highest it has been in 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold 330 pounds, and it was almost $1,000. That's what I got for it.
Yeah.
I noticed gasoline's going back up again too lately.
What is?
Yeah, well, oil price, the price per barrel of oil is the highest it's been in. Is it over a year?
Could be.
You know,
well, people are slowly driving again, I guess.
Well, there's less people. Because of the lockdown over here, there's no one around. Like everyone is the least amount of traffic I've seen around.
Oh yeah, there was something going on between Russia and the Middle East.
Yeah, but you have a lot of people at home, so the heat and oil is on.
Yeah.
You know?
That is also true.
keeping the house up longer, because people that would have been at work all day now have the heating on in the house instead because they're in the house.
Oh, that's a gram. There we go. Ounce.
You know?
Yeah, gold's $18.45 an ounce right now.
Yeah.
It actually dropped $1.71. So what's that a gram? 59 a gram? Yeah. I got a buddy calling me. He's got a boatload of sterling silver. He's like, "Oh, this got to be worth a few $100." I said, "No."
No. Yeah. Silver is so far away from gold. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I called my gold guy, and I did like a 3-way call so he could hear. Yeah, it was 50 cents. He'd give him 50 cents a gram for it. I said, "I'll give you 45."
That's about what it does here, yeah.
Yeah, I said, "I'll give you 45 a gram." But yeah, silver's a joke.
It's always funny how people that don't pay attention to commodity prices and precious metal prices, they get it in their head that
they're rich.
Silver is worth so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you show them, something, pull out your iPhone and pull up, what the price is right now, then they don't believe you. It's like, what? I'm lying?
Yeah. Some people think you're trying to put a fast one on them,
Yeah.
That you're trying to, especially if they're trying to sell silver or something like that. You tell them what it's worth. They go, "Oh no, it has to be worth more than that. It's silver." And you hear, "Yeah, it's only worth that."
What do you think of that for resale?
It all depends. Does it work?
Hunk of plastic.
I just charged it. It's actually a portable.
Oh, yeah, cool. One of those.
Interesting.
Throw that in the garbage can. Throw it in the garbage can.
Works well. Good power head and everything.
Do you sell much stuff that you find? If you find it works, do you try and sell it, and do you get on? Does it actually sell?
Oh yeah. And I got the charger for it. I cleaned it all up this morning. It just has a little container on it, not that big, but power head works too. So too small for me in the garage. Suck one screw up, I might blow it up.
I don't know that it would have enough oomph to be able to pick up a screw.
Yeah. Those dust busters are not that strong.
It's Black & Decker lithium. That's what it's called, Black & Decker lithium.
Okay.
That next shred bin you get in your driveway, throw that in it.
Hey, when you get $10 for it, that's worth more than what it is shred.
Good Lord.
You'd be amazed what people buy anymore.
Yeah, well, what amazes me is old football jerseys. Have you ever come across old football jerseys? They're worth a fortune. There's people buying jerseys online there for, something you think was only going to be worth £5. They're paying $50 for stuff like that, and you buy them in charity shops for $5.
It's amazing. I think sometimes what folks on that side of the pond will pay for, for football paraphernalia. But then I turn around and I look at the stupid prices that people in America will pay for basketball and baseball and American football stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
There's actually a YouTube channel there where a guy, all he does is goes around all day into charity shops, and he's buying these jerseys for a $5, and he's selling them again then for £30. And he's showing people how to do it. And he's buying them for, as long as he's got the genuine one and it's in fairly good condition in the charity shop, he's buying them for a $5 and he's selling them for £30. Not a bad day's work, like.
Yeah.
Just football jerseys like England jerseys and Man United jerseys and Liverpool jerseys and stuff like that. That's what he's selling.
To me, they're not worth more than a oil rag.
Yeah, but some people you see would have followed a team and they might have wore that jersey as a young person and they go, "Oh, that'd be nice to have again now, to have that old jersey that's 10 years old or 20 years old," and they'll pay the £30 for it.
Yeah, some people are really into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's stuff out there. It's amazing what people will buy if you advertise it. There's always a buyer for it.
Yeah.
I've been having this philosophical argument with myself about
John Ladd, take it easy.
what what do we do with all the stuff that we collect? You know, I've got books on my bookshelf. Some of them I still go back and read and use as reference, but I've got books on my bookshelf. I've got coffee mugs, and I've got knickknacks and seashells that I've collected over my lifetime, and shark's teeth, and, you know, this kind of stuff. And I got, you know, a couple of old G.I. Joe dolls from when I was a kid. You know, what am I hanging on to all this stuff for?
Memories.
Sentimental value. In the end, everything is borrowed.
Yeah. In
At
the
some
end,
point-
it's gone.
At some point, I'm going to be on the brown side of the grass, and my wife and or my kids are going to have to figure out what they're going to do with all this crap.
They're probably all either going to throw it away or just sell it all.
Hey,
Yard sale. Big
you're
yard
not
sale.
bad. What about Ian Matthews' family when he kicks the bucket? What are they going to do with that shed load of rubbish?
Bring in a front
Probably
end
clean
loader.
it out and rebuild it
I'm a
into.
skip.
Hire a skip and throw it all into it.
Yeah.
Like he has tools going back to when the dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Ian said they'll just sell the house and let the new owners deal with it.
Free scrap in the shed. I sometimes ask myself the same question when I'm looking at all my game consoles and all my collector's editions that come with like the little figurines, and why am I bothering? And then, well, it does look cool though. Yeah.
Okay.
See, the problem is
you know.
if Shark starts sending out his little collection there and throws it away, he's just going to street scrap his own stuff and bring it back.
At some point, yeah.
Why bother? I know that. I can see him.
I have been known to do that.
Hey, Shark Scrapper, is Willie still in the scrapyard doing the new job? Is he?
Yeah. In fact, I was there today dropping off a load of PC Tower shells, and he had to go work the grabber because they rotate people around to different places in the yard, so they all have different experience levels. And somebody was late coming to work today, so Willie was up in the grabber loading a truck.
Okay. So, did you tell Willie he's famous now? We ought to be asking for Willie every time he's in the videos. We all want to see Willie in the videos.
Oh yeah. And the new guy that I met, Derek.
Yeah.
He's like, well, what do I have to do to be as well known as Willie?
Oh, stop.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I got about 400 of these things to take apart too.
Oh wow.
If anybody wants to pay the shipping, I'll send them to you.
What are they out of?
They're out of like they came from a calibration company, like a scale company. So they have some kind of dewapper that hangs on here and it measures. But I mean, I have all different sizes of them.
Oh yeah.
But they're from a scale place. I had three big wooden boxes full of these, but these are all cast aluminum.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn it. Why couldn't I have been born in America?
Okay, and they have a nice peripheral board inside them, but they're tedious. It's almost like micro scrap, and I'm thinking about just throwing them in the shred pile. Because they're little Allen screws that are like that. See that top one up there? But it's just you got to sit here and you got to tinker with it, and ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Who's
Hammer time.
Scrapping anything out?
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand people in micro scrap. I don't know.
Hey Ralph, you got enough screws on the back of that thing?
Right. Look at him go. Need a calculator to add it up? Or did you scrap the calculator? He probably scrapped the calculator.
He would. He'd micro scrap it out for you. It'd be melted into something.
Yeah. So, well, that one there actually came apart pretty easy. So,
let's see what's inside the board.
So you got a big battery pack, which is garbage. A little bit of wire. This is actually aluminum here. They buy this. They call it hard aluminum at my yard. it's just this. It's just a solid piece of aluminum that they drilled holes in, and then that's your board.
Oh yeah, it's not bad. It'll board it.
Nice candies on there.
Yeah. So you pull the like these little ones. My New Year's resolution is not to pull anything smaller than that. If that size is good, anything smaller, I ain't playing with it.
Yeah.
But I have there's a place in Florida that actually buys tantalums, and
Yeah.
I got to get with them.
Yeah, that guy was meant to come up on the show one night with us, but he never turned up.
Yeah, I've reached out to them too, and I haven't heard back from them. So I'm not sure what their deal is.
I think they're a bit. I think they're a bit all over the shop.
Yeah, I sent them an email last year, and they did answer me because I asked them, like, what's your minimum, that you can send, and they said no minimum. But I got, I don't know, probably 30 pounds of tantalums in a water bucket over there.
Scoring pretty good on the copper with the dishwashers.
Yeah, you've got a nice few of them there, haven't you?
Let me see if I can get this board.
Okay, guys, so it's gone 10 o'clock, and I always finish my show at 10 o'clock Irish time, which is 5 o'clock, I think, US at the moment. So I'm going to go around what I usually do on the panel and ask everyone, have they anything coming out this week? So, Ralph, have you any video coming out?
Sorry, I was muted because I was making a racket.
Yeah.
If all goes well, I might have a dumpster diving compilation video out this weekend.
Okay, so we can maybe look forward to that.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mike, how can we look forward to some videos from you this week?
Possibly a video, and I'm actually thinking about doing a live stream maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe in the
I
morning.
said that last time and you didn't go.
Because I had a house fire to pick.
Wah.
What about you, Dan? Have you a video coming out this week?
Probably.
Probably.
I just go on a whim.
You're like Ralph. You've no set day or anything. You just say, "I'm putting a video out today," and that's it.
Oh, if I find something new in my scrap pile that hasn't been taken apart or anything, then I'll do a video up.
Okay, Shark Scrapper. I presume we can look forward to your street scrap tomorrow.
No, tomorrow is going to be the computers that I promised to show
the one you do on the shorts
in my latest short. So that's tomorrow, and then Friday will be a street scrap.
Okay, look at EOS Mike showing me the gold there. Like, look at that, trying to.
That's in all of these. They all have that.
Oh, Park Nest. What's the story with your video this week?
One on Friday and one on Sunday. Friday's video is Nissan Prime Star Band. Sunday's video is the Last of My How I Make Videos series. Fourth and final installment.
Okay, not too bad. So what I'm going to do there, guys, I'm going to put the link in for, I think it's Jeanette that's live again, and Johnny's over there on the panel with her. So we'll put the link in, and if anyone wants to go over and say hi, Scrap and Irish Raid as usual. But again, guys, thanks for taking the time. Hopefully I'll have a video out on Thursday. There may be a short coming out later on, maybe tonight or tomorrow, that Ralph won't bother watching, but it'll be there. So that might be out tonight or might be out tomorrow. So that's short, and then the main video hopefully Thursday if I get it finished. If not, it'll be following Thursday. So guys, thanks for everyone to come up on the panel, and thanks to everyone who was in the chat. Take it easy, guys. Catch you all later.
Later all.
And don't forget, Scrap and Irish Raid. I'm over there.